The psychology of overthinking. Inside the exhausted mind. Core insight. Some of the most intelligent and emotionally aware people are also the most mentally exhausted. They aren't drained from doing too much, but from thinking too much, constantly replaying past conversations or auditing scenarios that may never happen. The paradox of the intelligent brain. Psychologists refer to chronic overthinking as maladaptive rumination. Studies out of Yale and the University of Michigan show that people who ruminate aren't doing so out of weakness or anxiety. Instead, it is often a byproduct of a highly advanced brain. Exceptional pattern recognition. The overthinker's mind is incredibly skilled at scanning environments, processing details, and looking for meaning. The problem is that the internal system never receives the signal to stop. Neurological mechanics. Inside the brain, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning, analysis, and self-reflection, and the default mode network, the background processing system that generates internal monologues, both stay highly active, even during downtime. The brain is essentially always online. The childhood survival strategy. For a large number of overthinkers, this habit doesn't start in adulthood. It begins in childhood or adolescence. It often develops in environments where outcomes felt unpredictable, such as a household where parental moods shifted without warning or where mistakes carried disproportionate consequences. When the world feels unstable, a child's young nervous system learns a logical survival strategy. Anticipate everything. Predict what is coming. Protect yourself. In this light, overthinking isn't a flaw, it is a highly smart adaptation. The two types of rumination. Psychologists generally categorize overthinking into two distinct psychological patterns. The primary trap is that most overthinkers oscillate between both. A moment of healthy self-reflection can slide invisibly into a brooding spiral because of what cognitive psychologists call the illusion of mental progress. The mind feels like it is solving a problem, so it releases small bursts of dopamine, the reward chemical, just for the act of thinking, trapping you in an endless loop. The empathy connection. A 2013 study published in the journal Psychological Science discovered a profound silver lining. People who score high in rumination also score significantly higher in cognitive empathy. They possess a deep ability to understand and anticipate how others think and feel. They are highly sensitive to social nuances, aware of how words land, and uniquely attuned to the unspoken emotional texture of a room. The path to relief. Cognitive diffusion. The ultimate truth of psychology is that the mind cannot think its way out of every problem. Some things have to be felt, decided, or simply released. Therapists working with chronic overthinkers use acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, to teach a technique called cognitive diffusion, the practice of observing your thoughts without fusing your identity with them. Red circle the old loop. Fuse, this situation is dangerous, and I need to figure it out right now. Pulls you into the spiral. Green apple the new reframe. Diffused, my brain is generating a concern right now. Creates a fraction of protective mental distance.